Hi, today we'll look at the some of the queries to get the any SQL performance statistics in Oracle from two views. One is VDollar SQL stats and DBA hist SQL stat table. So the difference is the VDollar SQL stat is a dynamic performance views, which if the SQL is available on the instance in the memory, specifically in the SQL area under library cache, then you will see the details in the VDollar SQL stats. So once it is purged out of the memory because it's not used anymore, then you might not see in this view. DBA Hist SQL Stats is a AWR view which keeps the historical data from $V SQL Stats. So you will see all the historical information about any SQL ID. So another thing you need to remember is this: you have a elapsed time here, which is in microseconds. So this is a total elapsed time for all the executions. So you have to divide by executions and then divide by 10 to the power 6 to convert it from microsecond to seconds. Same for CPU seconds. And for DBA hist SQL start, this history table, AWR tables always will have a snap ID. So you have to combine this table with DBA snapshot to find the what is the interval, what is the begin and end finish interval time for that snapshot. The remaining else is the same as VDollar SQL stat. Only difference is here in this his table you'll have a elapsed time total and elapsed time delta. You have to use elapsed time delta and execution delta, which is the delta amount count for that snapshot. What was the total elapsed time for that snapshot in this interval, and how many execution in that snapshot itself. Let's execute those queries here for a specific SQL ID. See, here it is. This is the SQL text, and 6 executions. This is the last active time, and this plan hash value, and is the elapsed time for execution. Similar, this is from Vidler SQL start. Similarly, if you run the same SQL from DBA his SQL start, you'll get the snap ID and begin interval. It's from 23 April 6 o'clock 6 p.m. to 23 April 7 p.m. 1 hour snapshot interval, and 2 execution in that interval, and 0.138 is the elapsed time. So that's how you get some SQL performance detail from these two views. Thank you. Bye.